right, we'll get started with Matt, who's got the first question. Who's up first? We'll go with Ed in the back right. We'll get you the microphone, Ed.
Hi. Mission accomplished to get a split.
Yeah, we certainly our goal was to win them both, but to get out of here after losing the first one with a win today is huge.
Other questions, Jay?
What did you see from Ragans tonight?
He just wasn't commanding the ball. His stuff was plenty good. He wasn't getting swing and miss on the changeup. I'm guessing because they weren't strike the ball pitches. His velo was fine. He just was not able to get ahead, and they ran the pitch count up quickly.
Okay.
Other questions for Matt? I'm going to Ron up front here, Emily.
In addition to what he does at the plate and behind the plate, what kind of leadership role has just Salvi played guiding a team with a bunch of younger players?
Yeah, it's enormous. You cannot put a number on what he does out there for us in every aspect, whether that's in the clubhouse, on the field, clearly as a player. But yeah, he's got a great feel for the game. He understands the moment. He understands when he needs to say something, when he doesn't need to say something. He and I have grown our relationship tremendously. It's a real joy to be around him on an everyday basis.
Other questions for Matt? Jalen on your left, Matt.
Hey Q, apologize if this has been asked already coming from the clubhouse. Maikel Garcia, you mentioned pregame that you put him in the line because you like his bats that he was going to give against Carlos Rondon. What did you see out of him just in that situation tonight, 4 for 5?
Yeah, he rose to the challenge. The first at bat was not what we would have hoped for, but after that he was locked in, and he stole a base. He played really good defensively. He had a great game tonight all around. It was something that we were hoping for him and for us, and he came through.
And one more, with Bobby Witt Jr. and Vinny Pasquantino continuing to not really produce like you want, just the offense coming through and helping pick those guys up. What did you think of just them out there tonight?
Yeah, we got performances from multiple people tonight that you're hoping come up big. Hampson had good at bats. We already talked about Maikel's, Tommy's big hit, Salvi's homer. So it doesn't have to be from the same guys all the time. That's what makes a good team, that you're not relying on one or two people.
Second row on your left, Matt.
Q, you were able to hold Aaron Judge in check again. Why do you think you have been successful against Judge these two games?
Well, that he's an elite player, so we're pitching him tough. We're trying to execute pitches, trying to move the ball around. It's no secret that you can't throw him the same pitch, can't throw him fastballs in the zone. It's just, you got to move the ball around. You got to trust your stuff. You got to change speeds. And so far we've been able to do that. And it's every time he comes up there, you're in danger. But our guys have good stuff, and they are attacking and executing.
Standing in the back right, Matt. Annie.
Q, after the first inning that Rodon had against you guys, just for your offense to stay with it and make the adjustments that they needed, what did you see out of that that led to the fourth inning?
Well, he came out on fire. I mean, he was amped up and upper 90s. He thrown at one point, I think it was like 17 out of 19 strikes or something ridiculous. Salvi's homer clearly was a big spot there, and then Yuli had another productive at bat. And then the pitch count got back to somewhat normal, but if I'm not mistaken, that the fourth inning was somewhere around 30 pitches. So, I mean, that's going to take a toll on you. Your adrenaline's fired up, but our guys just battled those at bats in the fourth inning. But his stuff was electric.
I'll take two last ones. Jalen on your left.
Q, what led to the decision to go back to Angel Zerpa in that key spot in the game, and then also to see the rest of the bullpen kind of bounce back from the game one?
Well, we put Zerpa in that spot the other day because we believe in him. It didn't work out that way, but today, you saw more of what we would have expected. Now, struck out Soto. That doesn't happen all that often. We're hopeful to get him out. The double play was enormous. The defense tonight was outstanding all the way around. Tommy made a few nice plays. The double plays were huge. But you don't ever expect you're going to keep a team like that scoreless out of the bullpen, but to keep them in check, our guys, that was more representative of what our guys can do than what the other night was.
I'll finish up with Ron on your right.
Were you surprised when you found out that Cole and Sam Long went to play catch in Central Park yesterday?
No, we encouraged it. I mean, we said if we're not coming in here to work out, so if anybody needs to work out, that's what we're going to do.
All right, Matt, thanks so much. Appreciate it. We'll see you in Kansas City. All right, Salvi, appreciate you coming in. We'll start with Daniel and then Jalen. We'll stay there with Ron, Salvi.
You touched on this a little before the game. What is it about Rodon? Do you see the ball particularly well coming out of his hands?
I get jammed in the first, but I get, a 50-50. That's what I said before the game. I think he tried to do his job, tried to do my job. So I think he left pitch up in the middle, and I hit it pretty good.
And at one point in the plate, it looked like you got hit in the hand. You were shaking off. What? Just the way
Me
the ball hit.
or him?
Yeah, no, you.
Soto hit me on the back swing.
Bat swing?
Yeah,
Okay.
with my finger. I'm good. No worry about that. We good.
I'll do two more because one of Salvi's teammates is ready. Daniel and then Jay.
Salvi, ¿cuánto lo disfrutaste esta noche el cuadrangular y qué significa para ti, para tu legado, ¿no? A estas alturas de tu carrera, seguir marcando la diferencia?
Mira, sí, cada vez que hago algo importante para el equipo, para ayudarlo a ganar, esa es la clave. Y yo creo que no tanto para el legado de Salvador Pérez, sino para el de Kansas City Royals. Yo creo que de verdad se merecen que llegamos a ese campeonato otra vez para atrás. Igual de la manera, yo creo que esa es la mentalidad que todo equipo en postemporada tiene que tener. Si estamos aquí es por alguna razón y porque no pensé en ganarlo todo.
And we'll finish up with Jay in the middle.
What did you see from Cole Ragans tonight? And did it look to you like his velocity was tailing off in the fourth inning?
In the fourth inning, yeah, he lost the command a little bit. It's like, there's no excuse. 3 minutes and 15 or 10 seconds between innings. Plus the God bless America in that inning, for it was kind of longer for him a little bit. So I think he got caught a little bit. But I think he got out that inning pretty good. And he still skip. I don't think he got much. And that one skip coming from the bullpen.
All right, Salvi, thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Maikel is here, and Luis will assist with translation. We'll start with Jalen, and then we'll go to the second row.
Hey, Maikel. To be able to step into the leadoff role like you did today, I know you've done it earlier this season, but what was your mentality just coming in and knowing that you had to set the tone?
Tener la habilidad de batear de primer bate, ¿cuál era la mentalidad entrando al juego sabiendo que tenías que establecer las oportunidades para el equipo?
Sí, la meta siempre es llegar a base y que nosotros los bateadores que impulsan las carreras puedan batear con gente en posición anotadora.
The goal in that spot is to always get on base and let the guys that get the RBIs hit with people on base. So.
Go to the second row, Josh.
Michael, no te viste bien en el primer turno. Sin embargo, luego ajustaste y pudiste conectar 4 indiscutibles. ¿Qué hiciste después de ese primer turno y también tus impresiones de hacerlo aquí en Yankee Stadium?
Solamente fui a competir y, bueno, primer turno no define cómo va a ser el juego y me seguí mentalizado para los demás turnos y sabía que me iba a llegar buenos turnos en el juego.
Went out to compete. The first at bat doesn't define the rest of the game, and to be able to go out and compete and have good at bats the rest of the game was good.
To your right, guys, we'll go to Tyler in the second row.
Yeah, Salvi hit the home run to start it off today. What does he mean to you as a teammate? I mean, he was already in the organization, world champ, when you signed with the Royals. Take me through your relationship with him.
Salvi batió el jonrón hoy. ¿Cómo defines tú la relación que has tenido con él? Él ya había sido campeón mundial cuando tú firmaste. ¿Cómo describes esa relación entre compañeros de equipo?
Sí, es bastante especial porque cuando yo estaba recién firmado estaba mirando los playoffs en La Sabana, en mi pueblo, y hoy en día estamos en otra postemporada, pero estamos jugando juntos.
Very special. When he was at the World Series in 15, I was at my home in La Sabana watching those games. So to be able to be here with him is a very special time.
Go to the third row on your left, guys. Melanie.
Tú has empezado a sacar bastante energía, teniendo momentos grandes ahorita en la postemporada. ¿Qué es sobre este tiempo de octubre que te ha dado más energía para sacar esos momentos grandes?
Sí, creo que es un momento especial y bueno, un momento donde uno puede demostrar quién uno es y estos son los momentos que pueden definir a uno como beisbolista y bueno, agradecido con Dios por vivir cada oportunidad que me está dando.
Yeah, very thankful to God for the opportunity to do this. These are the moments that define a player sometimes, and to be able to do it and have that special moment at this time is a good time.
Go to Jalen and your left, guys.
Maikel, how significant was it to see the entire lineup contribute, guys like Tommy Pham and Gary Hampson, to flip the lineup over for you guys at the top?
¿Qué te pareció que peloteros como Garrett, Hampson y Tommy Pham dieron la oportunidad de voltear el line para seguir el rally?
Sí, de esto se trata el equipo, hacemos todo en conjunto y creo que si hacemos las pequeñas cosas eso nos ayuda a ganar la serie y bueno, voy a esperar el miércoles y salir a jugar duro otra vez.
That's what the team is all about. If everybody does the little things, like good things are going to happen, and now we just got to wait until the next game and go at it.
Go to the third row on your right, guys.
Has ganado un partido a Nueva York y perdido un, pero ¿qué significa para regresar a Kansas City? ¿Tienes un mensaje para los fanáticos de Kansas City?
Sí, va a ser bastante divertido. Ya me han dicho que es bastante eléctrico allá y bueno, no puedo esperar para llegar allá y demostrarle a la fanática de Kansas City que estamos jugando para ellos y bueno, para la organización.
I can't wait to get there, prove to fans that we're playing for them, and I've heard and I've already been told that it's a very electric environment, so can't wait to get there.
Daniel up front of your left, guys.
Mike, tú fuiste parte de ese cuarto inning donde ayudaste al conjunto a anotar esas 4 carreras. ¿Cómo tratas tú de esas emociones, tranquilizarlas, viendo un estadio lleno, jugando fuera y ahora regresar a casa con la serie empatada?
Sí, creo que eso es bastante motivador cuando tú estás de visitante y haces grandes cosas y silencia a toda la fanaticada que está en contra del equipo y bueno, solo aportar algo al equipo y tratar de ganar el juego.
Yeah, I believe it's a special time. You try to do good and get the fans to not make a sound, especially the ones that are against you or against the team, and it's a special time.
Good, Natalie on your right, guys.
Obviamente todos los equipos que están en postemporada están porque son equipos buenos. Sin embargo, estos son los Yankees, mejor récord de la Liga Americana. Ustedes entraron como el comodín. ¿Qué viste tú en estos 2 juegos, especialmente un juego reñido ayer que perdieron, pero por una carrera, que te hace pensar, nosotros podemos llevarnos a esta serie?
Nosotros se lo demostramos en el primer juego y hoy se lo demostramos también que ellos no van a tener la serie fácil. Nosotros somos un equipo y ellos tienen 9 jugadores igual que nosotros.
We proved them to them today, and we did it also in the first game, and we also have 9 players.
Go to Melanie in the third row on your left, guys.
Tú eres el primero en Kansas desde tu primo que ha hecho 4 hits en un partido de postemporada. Cuéntame un poco sobre cómo se siente traer eso de vuelta a la familia y has hablado con él sobre consejos para la postemporada.
Sí, es bastante especial que esté en esa lista, la verdad que no sabía, pero solo trato de ir turno a turno y tratar de llegar las veces a base que pueda y los muchachos puedan tener la posibilidad de traer carrera y la verdad que no he hablado con él sobre la postemporada, he hablado más con Salvi porque está aquí conmigo y Salvi me ha dado muchos consejos.
It's a special time. I didn't even know I was part of that group, but no, not really. Just talk to Salvi, and because he's here and he's the one who's helped me a lot and gave me good advice.
We'll finish up in the third row on your right, guys.
García, hablaste de lo eléctrico que te han contado que es el estadio de Kansas City y la electricidad del Yankee Stadium, donde ha tenido esta gran actuación Aaron Judge, Juan Soto. Desde antes de iniciar el juego, ¿cómo la mediste y cómo sientes el público de los Yankees?
Bueno, ya venimos desde Baltimore jugando de visitante y creo que esos 2 juegos nos ayudaron a mantener la calma y saber cómo iba a ser la postemporada aquí en Nueva York. Y bueno, solo no tratar de hacer muchas cosas y solo ser uno y hacer lo que uno sabe hacer durante la temporada regular y es el mismo juego que en postseason.
We're coming from Baltimore, where those 2 games helped us manage expectations with the fans and the environment, and it's just about doing the things that you can do and being in the postseason.
All right, Maikel, congratulations. Luis, thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, we'll get started with Cole. We'll start with Jalen on your left, Cole.
Hey Cole, how would you evaluate your start on the mound tonight, and then to see the bullpen come in and pick you up afterwards?
Yeah, I mean, control was a little erratic. Felt like I made pitches when I, had to make a pitch. The bullpen, I mean, they're doing what they've been doing for the past 2 months. They're incredible. Just shut it down. Like I said, they're incredible.
Go to Rustin on your right, Cole.
Hey, Cole, we saw you were at Central Park yesterday, I guess, getting your little throw-in. How did that come about, and just sort of what was that experience like, and how unique was that day before start?
Yeah, I mean, nobody came into the field, so we had to find a place. A lot of area there, so just found a little grass patch there in the middle of Central Park, and me and Sam Long played a little catch there for a little bit. It was pretty cool.
We'll go to Melanie on your left, Cole.
Cole, what did the Salvi homer mean, seeing it from the dugout? And then how did that kind of help you find composure or kind of calm you down after?
Yeah, I mean, Sal's incredible. He's built for this. He's been here before. He knows what it takes. It gets us right back into the game. So it's fun to watch him do his thing. Obviously, throughout the season, but definitely in the postseason, he's like I said, he's incredible. This is what he lives for. He's been here before. He knows, like I said, he knows what it takes, and it's a joy to watch him play every day.
Go to Ron.
How long did you throw for in the park yesterday?
Just normal catch play, 75 feet, probably 5-10 minutes.
Did you walk over there from the hotel or take an Uber? Or?
Yeah, we walked. It's not that far. It's a couple blocks.
Did anyone recognize you or say anything?
No, nobody recognized us. We just got our stuff done and went back to the hotel.
What time of day was that?
I think it was like 11 o'clock yesterday morning, something like that.
Go to the third row, Cole.
You knew the middle of this Yankees lineup would be a little bit of a challenge for you. Can you talk about how you prepared for it, and then how you think you did as an after fact? I mean, you kept Aaron Judge pretty quiet all night.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, before this series started, it's two of the best hitters in baseball. You just got to execute. You can't make mistakes. Sometimes you do execute and they hit it hard, so it's just, trusting the guys behind me and trying to execute to the best of my ability and go from there.
And then also, when you found yourself walking a couple guys early, what went through your head, or what did you go through to make sure that you settled down?
Just trust the guys behind me. Try to get some weak contacts, get ahead early, that kind of thing. Just I know if I get ahead, I'm put myself in a better place. So it's just try to execute a pitch early and get some weak contact.
Jalen on your left, Cole.
Cole, for you guys to be able to get a split here in New York and go back to Kansas City for 2 games, how important will that be to try to build on that momentum going forward?
Yeah, I mean, looking forward to getting back to the K, seeing the fans there. It's gonna be fun to have playoff baseball back in Kansas City. But yeah, I mean, a split here is huge. It's basically like a brand new series when we get to the K. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Go to Melanie on the left.
Salvi has mentioned before that he's shared stories with you guys about his experience in the postseason, but what is it like for you young players to see the veterans in practice stepping up in the big moments of the postseason?
Yeah, I mean, Sal's our captain for a reason. He's he prepares with the best of them. We have our meetings, pre-game, stuff like that, and usually our notes are, pretty close to each other, but I trust him back there. He's, like I said, he's been here before. He knows what it takes to win it all, and, he's the guy we lean on.
Anything else for Cole? All right, Cole, congrats to you guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you in Kansas City.